Okay, as far as I can see, that's recording.
That's a cocktail. That's a cocktail. That's not a mocktail. No, we're doing mocktails. These ones don't come out.
Okay, so, everyone ready and all set?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. How you all going, guys? Thank you for donating in your time for my assessment and to participate in this training session for mocktails and garnishes. Thank you. Okay, so as you know why we're here and that, so we'll just sort of run through the first few things. So today we're going to learn to understand complementing flavours by matching your garnish to in-house mocktail recipes. And you'll be given the opportunity to have a bit of fun with it, do things on your own if you don't want to, you don't have to. We'll go through a few demonstrations, we'll play with some garnishes. You know a lot, you already know a lot, but we're just going to have a bit of fun with it and get a bit creative. And after that, we'll go into a cocktail session and we might be a bit more uniform because of how they want things served, etc., etc. So tonight you'll have the opportunity to taste, experiment with garnishes, practice making, presentation, draw on your previous knowledge, as I just said. So what we'll do, we'll start with a quick knowledge refresh. Then, like I said, go into a demonstration, play with a bit of things, and then I'll let you go for it. This is totally, I really want it to be hands-on and get in there. There's no theory or any stuff like that we have to worry about. Okay, so by the end of this, you'll be able to make a cocktail to the standards that we're wanting and follow directions that I'm going to give. So this book will just be used as a guide, and you don't have to have it near me, or if you want it near you can, and so on. So what I need to go through first is just a bit of safety. As you know, your exits are here and here. If there's a fire, we'll meet out on Victoria Street, as we would do if we have a fire during business hours. Toilets are behind here, as you know. If you need a break, just put your hand up. But we'll try and get through this really quick, like I said. So anyway, let's get to it. P.S. COVID, you've all done your hands and all that in. I've got a medical kit here in case. We're not going to do too much cutting because I don't want to deal with any blood or that. Like I've got nothing to do. So we're not going to use our knives too much. Alright, so let's get to it. I should have timed myself what I did. Alright, so first page of your workbook, as you can see, there's a couple little pictures, shows you how to get creative, tells you why we're here. And again, our goal is to make a mocktail with complementing flavours, garnish appropriately for the final presentation. Second page goes through your utensils, which we already know. I've got most of that in front of you. A couple of things you might have to share through this session. Behind you, we've got our table set up with bits and pieces and apparatus, glasses, ice, all that you'll need. There's also a bucket of water there which you can rinse your strainers or anything if you need to. And we'll try not to move around too much. I should have separated this a little bit more complicated, but we all work together today. Okay, so let's just quickly run. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what a mocktail is. So a mocktail is a cocktail without alcohol. So there's becoming a bit more of a bigger demand, or just they're becoming more popular, like people like pregnant women. I've had people like ask me to make mocktails and say they're a vodka, say their friends don't know they're pregnant and stuff like that. Fancy for kids, so on and so on. So you need to definitely know not to put alcohol in a mocktail. So mocktail, cocktail. They can also be called a virgin cocktail. So again, simply remove the alcohol to make a virgin cocktail. So there's a couple of examples on page 3, which I know you guys are all on. That's pretty straightforward. So you can see I've highlighted in that different colouring capitals like the techniques. So you've got muddle, shake and dump. We'll go through a couple of them. So I'm sure, as you guys know, shake and dump is shaking and dumping the complete contents into there. Shaking and straining is obviously using a strainer as well. We're now uploading the net pourers, which we'll be using. I've also got a card there which can which doubles, triples, quadruples in measurements because we're I'll do, I kept these away so you just wouldn't finger them so much to start off with. So just pop them in front of you. So we all know where everything is. I've got some edible flowers, coconut, limes, mint. We don't use all this in-house, but it's kind of cool to experiment and play with stuff. So I'll quickly go through. Let's turn to the back pages of I've got a couple of articles from Stuart, just some ideas. So the first one on page 5 is rings and twists. So twists are usually like the rind of a lemon or lime, and I have put some rind there, but I haven't finished them off. Usually cut away all that white skin and cut into a fine little strip, and then you'll actually twist it with your fingers, which I'll have to play with. This is, we're going to have a play, and this is for ringing. Okay, so usually you do, what do you say, margaritas with lemon and salt, you ring with salt, but because we're doing mocktails and we're doing a couple of sweet ones, we will rim with some sweet jelly crystals. Okay, so if we were going to rim a glass, okay, I should have thought this a little bit better. Let's probably move away our chairs now. Pop them just behind our tables, just carefully don't knock everything over. And let's grab the plastic, which is we use it as a seafood cocktail glass, but I thought they were cool to use today. Let's use a bit of lime. So we'll grab a bit of lime, and what we'll do is, as you know, you just sort of like gently go around the rim. So we sort of just want to wet that enough. So when we rim it, it's going to stick there. So I'll do one here. I'm sure you guys are all familiar. But you just go gentle, and you can sort of rub to side to side. Yeah. So I use my glass. Yeah. So Chloe is rolling to the side, like on this side. You can do that sometimes. There's no problem with that. Yeah. Beautiful. Lovely job. Okay, so, and like I said with the rind, I'll just quickly show you. This is the white stuff that you'll cut off. So you'll get, and then you'll kind of twist. But you will cut it nice and nicely.
So we're cutting these now?
Oh, you don't have to, I just sort of want to show you. But when we get to garnishing, you can have a play with it, but just please don't cut something super good. So we cut away all that white there. So when we get to garnishing, when we get on something a bit more hands-on, we can have a play with that. So, yeah, beautiful guy, that's the idea for it. So, okay, so that's just a couple of quick techniques there with garnishing. Okay, so I might just get into a demonstration of one of our mocktails. So just pop our glasses in front of where you're not going to knock them over. We'll use these for the next cocktail of mocktail. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I need to not get confused with the types. So you guys have any questions or any thoughts, any ideas, or is it all with it? I'm sure you can rim a glass. Well done. Okay, I'm going to get into just a quick little demonstration. I won't let it take too long because I know you guys know what you're doing. We already have certain shaking techniques we use around the venues when we're making cocktails. Not everyone makes them a lot, but this is the opportunity to get in and have a bit of practice and get hands on and get a bit more confident too. Okay, so what I might do first is I'll just do a virgin mojito. So that's back on page 3. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Change my mind, sorry. Let's stay on that page number 4. And because we've bring that glass with the raspberry jelly crystals, I'm going to make a very nice cocktail. So I'm going to make this first, and I'll give you a sample, and then I'll let you guys get into it. And then we'll do a few other things. We'll sort of take photos of them. You can critique each other if you like, and that'll be a bit of fun. And then we'll move on from that. Okay, because I had so much stuff. Okay, how's everyone? I'll just turn that down. I'm sweating. Everyone good? Alright, okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to do this over here closer to you because you guys have got everything that I need. When we're making these guys, let's get